You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. There's a trapdoor. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch, the floor around it stained in reddish brown. I'm going for it. That was loud. You come to in Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. This looks different. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. How did how did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in the basement? Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must just be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air's warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. This. Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow in the distance. Creature behind the thorns. That's one of the bad omens we found in the woods. Which one? That one? That creature? I don't know. Ew. Tell me I'm not the only one seeing that scratchy shadow. You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Pinch to see if you're dreaming. You pinch your cousin. Ow, hey, what was that for? You suddenly remember you're supposed to pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming. Tabitha glares at you. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Oh my god. It scared me. Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadow rises to attention. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Huh? Is this what ghost hunts are usually like? Stella knows more about that than me. Right, Stella? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine? Eddie? You've got to be kidding me. Wasn't that our great grandmother's name? Yes, and Stella knows that. Quit messing with us, Stella. It's not funny. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. And you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here, of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what father might do. Play along. Oh my, I wouldn't want to cross father. I shall be away at once. Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Wow, great job, you got me. You can stop now. Flash of pain in Stella's eyes tells you that she's keenly aware of everything that's happening right now. She is in agony. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left beside father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up. This is getting old real fast. She's clearly possessed. Let's just keep playing along. I'm more important than your responsibilities. Let's just try to find an exit or something. I've had enough. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there. You ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob. Oh my god. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. God, she's calling. God, please let this call go through. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for a phone to connect. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Oh my god. Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family. You kids should have just stayed in the library. I can't believe we're gonna have to rescue you again. I so agree with that. Wouldn't that be nice? People staying where they're supposed to. Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy wasn't there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Oh, do you have something to say? Do you know something? The old collapse in the Shaw mine where we were last night. I shouldn't have to put this together for you. Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? Maybe the ghost is trying to tell us something about the collapse. God, this sucks. Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Don't play along, Miko. Trust me, boy. The coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. Who are we supposed to be? We've been called Charlie twice now. We're probably supposed to be the same person we were in the last room. So we've got to be playing the ghost, right? Back when it was alive. This must be right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep, just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. A Alexis and Rosalina are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. Oh my god, that sound. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Who did you call on the phone? Friend of the family. Not that it matters though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. You're right. There's only one way to get to the end of this, shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. Hopefully no more noise. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. It's quiet here at least. Well, it seems though they are right about the ditchlings because they're not really doing anything or hurting us. So that's a win, sort of. You're outside and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Tinny, tiny, tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. Ugh, what magic words do I have to say to get you to let us go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry. Stakanika. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Is it just me or does the shadow keep getting closer? Not just you. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family and what it did to the two of you young'uns. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Looks like there's more to this haunting than just the collapse. I don't think I want to know so much about some fling my great-grandmother had. This is definitely too much information. And it really has nothing to do with me. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? Is the ghost mad because the romance didn't work out? Pretty pathetic if that's the case. It's not like I'm in a happy relationship, but at least I'm not making it someone else's problem. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. It's got some kind of ulterior motive. Is the town cursed? Oh, an item to quest for when we get out of here. Thank you, I shall do as you say. That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out, unless you have any ideas. I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end, or until we die, whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh. It's Wayne, isn't it? With a tinge of the saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Steps on a ditchling. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Eek! Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? I totally forgot what voice I was doing. I think I was doing a bit supposedly creepy, if I'm able to do that, but I forgot. Let's stalk him. Let's scared of him. Oh, hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Let's team up against him. Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else? Stop asking me questions. Just stop interacting with the thing at all, okay? So cold, Tabitha. After everything we've been through, to have you treat me like a stranger. Shut up! What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Miko. Well, at least I agree with that. I don't think that girl is any good for you, Stella. Was that her name? Seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Don't do that. Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. So Wayne is connected to the ditchlings? You either know something about Wayne that I don't, or you have a pretty interesting coping mechanism. That thing isn't Sam Wayne. Couldn't you smell it? Can we please go and just drop it? I don't want to spend another second thinking about what we just saw. Well, I do. What now? The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. And sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. So Oscar's Charles Sr. So this is the dad played by Dad. It's okay, I forgive you. This looks especially painful, like on an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, I wonder if he can even hear us. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but the damned snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Strike a nerve? It was Charles Shaw's fault. That's just a fact. Is that a fact or is it just what you've been told? It's in the history books. It's a fact. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. I'm so confused. Do you think that's why I was getting close with Edwardine? This after the scene with Rosalind, before the scene with Stella. So wait, this after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella? That sounds about right. Then the scene with Ika. I wonder how many more of these there are going to be. Damn it, boy. I may not have till morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back and at the very least show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. You watch as Asuka's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Well, let's do that then, I guess. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. I think I'm going to be sick. What about that dog? They are so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. We've got to be near the end, right? That music is the same song that started playing when Stella first showed up. Yeah, I think you're right. What a creepy scene to end things on. I can't believe that Ghost is making Stella humiliate herself like this by doing a baby voice. It's embarrassing. Oops, I didn't do that. I was supposed to know. I'll try to keep... How do you do a baby voice? I'll try to keep it away from my brothers so they don't smash it. Though I wish I could make it move like you can. What a creepy face. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Oh, so that's why everyone's been moving so weirdly. He's got a thing with puppets. Do we have a plan yet? Play along. That's the plan. Maybe come with me. We can both avoid the horrible things that are going to happen in this town. Let's say that. A traveling show? And you'd want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. I wish we could go back in time all those years ago and tell them what we know. Me too. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. You can see the tiniest shimmer of tears in Tabitha's eyes. She blinks and they're gone, so she doesn't care about her. There, are you done now? Charlie, can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. So no. That's everyone. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. So at least we learned two things. Ghosts do exist, and yep, Asuka's place is haunted. I'll be back in Rosalina's room. Do you think it's over? You should open it. Let's say she should do it. Oh, okay, fine. I'm not scared. Creaks open all on its own. Because that's not scary. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. We are shoved from behind and tumbled through the hedge. What's this? Oh, this is Charlie. We're now seeing what happened. It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy together. Guess not. Eddie? Oh god, I'm actually going to be sick this time. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Did you see the tear running down her cheek at the end? She was conflicted. I didn't, but that's a good point. This whole thing isn't very fair, you know. We only saw one side of the story. It's Isn't it only one side of the story what the Scarlets have been giving since 1918? Shut up. Oops. Ugh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? That's the one you want. I'm sorry you died. Don't answer it. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I wanna die, please. I've been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. To pay for the years that were taken from me. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, 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 it is absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit! And what happens if we refuse? Then I will stay. I will stay until I get what I'm owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't for you to know, just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. I hope I didn't come too late. Mom? All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that my problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. I agree with Sybil. I'm with Tabitha. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. You take a step towards the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Mika, what are you doing? What if someone wanders into the annex and gets stuck in this labyrinth of impossible rooms? Then we'll close up the library. It might just go away on its own. Who knows? Why give up something like years of your life to some ghost who might not even be telling the truth? A family ruined Charlie's life. We have a responsibility to make things right. Sybil is right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Now what? Is it game over? For the first time in what feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way out. Arms stare at the earth until they break through into the air. Look back behind you. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. No, no, no. Mika, what happened to you? You look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. You try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Miko. Let's get you home. You quietly walk towards the stairs. Tabitha rushes to your side to give you a shoulder to lean on as you walk. Am I old? You're outside. It's real this time. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and you realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library, your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. I'm gonna go wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Your cousin walks off before you get the chance to respond. I'm gonna be so too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. I'm so sorry. I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what you all were planning to do. How were we supposed to know it would be like that? How were we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Wait, why is there blood all over her? Or is that me? Now's not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kanika stops mid-sentence as she realizes what's happened to you. Oh my God. Miko, you poor thing. Miko, did you... Take responsibility for something that should have been dealt with decades ago. Is our house safe? There's nothing there now. Miko took care of it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. It had never been like that before. I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just... it's so unfair. Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable. Kind of thought she wouldn't have let me go through with it. Fool am I. Yeah, I for sure thought this. I thought she would step in. Well, she should have. I agree. It's unfair, but I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Kanika takes a deep breath and sighs. Can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? You couldn't have known. None of us could have known. He tried pretty hard to warn us. Is Stella okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's just standing off by herself. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost. But this is Stella we're talking about. Hey Stella, are you okay? What? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. I'll see you guys later. She hurries off down the road. think she took the brunt of things in there. Bit of like, let's say this. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Miko. You need time to recover. Let's say this to ask just to be nice. None of us took you seriously enough. Well, I should have done a better job warning you. I should have known how bad it could have gotten in there. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you tried, we were just gonna sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was going to make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. I know you both had a difficult time of this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. There was not a carving in there. They keep giving me visions. And one of those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you and Stella are right and there's another one in the clinic... I'm sorry. I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Miko, if you have the time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had the chance to get some rest. I ran into Wayne and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a ditchling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. There was someone else in there? But that's my house. Rosalina and I lived there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Miko for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Were you all conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. I was mostly just scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I felt... I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. What was it like? They all glanced away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out, but I remember each and every one of them. It's like they were burned into my memory. You poor souls, I can't begin to imagine what you've all been through. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you, all of you, again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Miko. Hope I remember that. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. You can't help but overhear snippets of their conversation as they leave. My whole body hurts. Mom, what was that? And I want a better answer than a ghost. It was a spirit, dear. I've never been a fan of the word ghost. You'll be all right. Let me get you some of that special tea. It's been working well, don't you think? I think ibuprofen would be better, but I gotta admit, the tea has been nice. I'll put the kettle on as soon as we get home. Time to wrap things up here. Go back to the estate. As soon as you get into the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The ache in your bones becomes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets. I wonder, will everything be okay? Will I somehow turn back to normal or will I just become old and die? Is that the game? I'm not sure. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? Did I dream it or did that actually happen? I think you can answer that question by taking a look in the mirror. You do a step that suggests and look into the passenger seat mirror. Your face looks so much older than the last time you saw it. Cracks and furrows of age line your skin, and streaks of your hair have turned stark white. Oh my god. My face! Yeah, your face. Now come on, let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. This is so much worse. I thought I would give up years of my life, like I would just become, I don't know, 40 and just die, and I wouldn't know when I was going to die. But they aged me. That's so much worse. So the years I have left, I'm old. That sucks. Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to get to bed. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. She's hiding so much. Do you really have the energy to keep talking? You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. So Wayne's a he now. Back in the ghost realm, he wasn't it. Ah, does it really matter? I was scared in there, and right now I'm so exhausted I can barely think straight. Who cares if Wayne is a he or an it, anyways? Either way, he's bad news, and you'd best steer clear. Talking isn't doing much good for your condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor. You can barely stand right now. We're getting you to bed. You're too tired to possibly object. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all, and then the bus comes. Well, if I make it. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I could get used to this place. You're delirious. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. That's right, I was only visiting for a funeral. Forgot about that. Why did I even suggest aging me? That's so dumb. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest, at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Yeah, that was so dumb. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still ride the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Episode 4 waits. If you'd like to save, please do so now. Yes, I would like that. And I'm also going to take a break because I feel like at the end of the episode that's a good point to stop. I don't know, I feel like I made a mistake. I feel like I really thought if I would volunteer, she would jump in, push me aside, and be like, no, no, I'll do it. It's so unreasonable to ask you to do that. I really thought that would happen, like she would be some kind of hero and jump in front of me, but I guess not. I guess this is a realistic game where people make realistic choices. So in real life, never do this. That would be kind of dumb. Um, which if this was real, I would have probably never done that. But anyway, it's nice to be a hero sometimes, and we'll see if we even survive the next episode and not die of old age. I don't know how old it made me. Maybe I'm 70, 80, and I'll die after the funeral, and they can put in another grave, bury me as well. Who knows? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's the end of episode 3. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see what happens next. Bye. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.